5-color Domain Zoo versus Lucius. So, I mean, I like to try out different kinds of decks all the time, which sometimes just causes me to drop a little bit in my rank. So sometimes I do have to take the opportune time and use one of the, you know, trusted, tested decks to, you know, try and get up a little bit more again. Gonna start off with the Shaman here. Next turn, this can get a tri-land, and then I can play a Kavu with the Shaman's mana in case the Shaman survives. Experience tells me that Shamans usually die on turn 1. Shamans and Halflings. They have a high price on the... and Ragavans. Alright, Hedge Maze. This looks to me like a... Power 9. Actually, like, this card is pretty strong, like... Wow. Okay, a lot of Moxes that get put into the deck. I'm not sure. Alright, so as expected, dead. So this seems to be a control type deck. Okay, so that means I cannot... okay, so I need red and blue. Something blue would be good. Red and blue, if that's available. I hope it is. Let me check real quick. Yeah, Steam Vents is there. Alright, so let's go for the Steam Vents to have 4 domain here. And play the Kavu. Or the Inti. Let's play the Inti. Because, why am I playing the Inti? Because I want to, you know, have my opponent use up their removal on the less impactful things. What, I'm missing black, so this Windswept Heath could be an Overgrown Tomb. Perfect. Alright, the opponent tutoring. Perfect. Now I can play Kavu with Stubborn Denial up, and that should be good. So this needs to be the Overgrown... No, wait. I need to be careful here. I need a blue mana up as well. So it has to be a Breeding Pool, unfortunately. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's a must here. I need Stubborn Denial up. And I will use this green. Ah, no, I only have 1 red. So I can't keep up Lightning Bolt as well. Alright, Kavu it is. What is this? Alright, let's go. Brainstorm is fine. Got Ferocious now. And now I gotta protect this Kavu, really. That's the most important thing right now. Alright, so I'm gonna attack. I'm not... Do I want to discard something here? Maybe the Shaman? Like, is it really going to impact stuff? Or the Bolt? No, I'm going to discard the Bolt. play the garden. It also doesn't have black, unfortunately. So I want to keep up the denial and Leyline Binding. Is that possible? Yes, it is. So then let's go. If the opponent puts an Omniscience into play, then... yeah, take 2 and pick 1. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded the Bolt. I should have discarded the Shaman after all, but let's see. Taking the denial. Show and tell. I will put down the Leyline Binding. A dig through time, alright. So that the opponent has to find the Born with the Wind plus something else. A Brainstorm. Alright, so digging deep here. Hopefully not finding. Alright, didn't find what was needed. Now I'm kind of regretting I didn't get the Bolt. I shouldn't have played that land either. I'm gonna discard the Shaman here now. Hopefully, nah, still didn't draw anything. Alright, so the opponent does have one more turn here. Alright, so this is a test alert that's going on here right now, which is... I cannot even turn that off. It's like the German government testing if the emergency alert systems are working properly or not. That's unfortunate. Alright. Now I finally have black. Alright, play out the Jegantha and still have to hope that the opponent doesn't have the combo. Just need to survive 2 more cards that the opponent sees here. That's a good sign. I prefer the opponent throwing away a card. Land and then self-sacrificing. Alright, so that was... okay, what do we want? Vortex, talent, Tear Asunder. A lot of things that we're putting in here now. What do we want to get rid of? The Shamans. I can get rid of the Shamans. The Bowmasters as well. And then I can actually keep the Shaman. 1 Shaman. Alright, so I have the talent. I have the Vortex. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Yep, that's okay. Can I begin by playing? Yes. Probably gonna take the Kavu. Yeah. Alright, I can start by getting a green-white land here to play the Shaman. The Temple Garden. Into the Shaman. I have Leyline Binding because the opponent shows and tells, but that's my only protection against it. I could have potentially removed the bolts as well. Alright, I have Leyline I can play for free anyway. So I think I'm just gonna attack here and play the Brawler. Let's fetch to reduce the lands in the deck. Temple Garden, and then I can go for... I could just go for Plains, to be honest. But I don't care about damage that much here. So let's go for... Let's go for the Breeding Pool. Brainstorm, that's good. That means the opponent cannot show and tell in this turn. I don't have black or red. I would like black to start draining with the Shaman instead of just attacking. Alright, taking the Leyline. Alright, so now we're in trouble. Now I'm in trouble. I'm gonna dash the Ragavan. Alright, so I am open now. But the opponent's deck is highly reliable on one card, which is Show and Tell. And didn't find it. So that's actually pretty good. I mean, in game 2, the opponent did have chances to close out the game, and sorry, there would have been opportunities if the opponent had the Show and Tell. Then I would have lost game 2, but then I would still have game 3. So yeah, I think that went pretty well. Domain Zoo versus Archmage. I shall keep this hand. Gonna start off by just fetching a tri-land. No need to keep Stubborn Denial up. I could potentially even play a Stubborn Denial if I really wanted to counter this search for Azcanta, but I'd prefer to keep it for something more directly impactful. So a Brawler will hit the battlefield. What do we have? I have Temple Garden, which is green-white, which means I won't get Domain immediately, but let's take this one, which has additional colors and also gives me blue. Then into the Temple Garden and play the Brawler. Alright, so now alright, so red will give me the other color, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's attack first. And let's throw down another Brawler. No more lies. Should I denial that already? No, not yet. The opponent is gonna start Uroing soon, or Okoing. Should I counter the Reclamation? No, I'm actually even okay with that. Attack. Banned. Endless Detour. Spell, non-land permanent, or card in graveyard. I'll just put it on top. I'm okay with that. Interesting card. Sure, oh, that's okay. I only counter in things that really... What is this? A Memory Deluge. That's also fine. But this is starting to get critical. So this is kind of the point where the Wilderness Reclamation deck might come back slowly. Yeah. Should I hold off of the Stubborn Denial? No, wait. Actually, I have the land. So I can play a Kavu as well. And keep up the Stubborn Denial. This should be the kind of threat I need to pose here. Alright, so an Uro that can be replayed, which is cannot be replayed yet. So I have one chance here to get through. Next turn the opponent will be able to replay an Uro. Damn you. Yeah, prefer to counter this one because the opponent has another one. Alright, this one I'm gonna counter this. I cannot just watch this happen again and again. Need to keep the opponent's cards at potential low. Next turn I'm just gonna have to throw, yeah, Minsc and Poo, and hopefully that cuts it. Wow. Alright, so it is gonna be tough though.
Ready to rumble! Look at us. We are tough. Go big or actually go big. Just
exile. Exile the Uro. Alright, so the opponent is in bolt range. I'm gonna play this Nacatl as well. I don't expect a Supreme Verdict. The only thing that can happen now is taking turns. Nexus of Fate. And there we have it. Alright, so now I'm at the mercy of the opponent for a couple turns. Unfortunately, that Nacatl wasn't a bolt. But would I have had 2 red mana? No, I wouldn't have had 2 red mana anyway. Alright, gonna Nexus again. What's the shortcut to add mana? Float all? Double tap Q. Float all. So the opponent can play all permanents out immediately.
It's not poisoned. Trust me.
Alright, float. Alright, float. Wow, this is... The opponent's gonna have to find one-on-one answers for all of these threats. Every single threat that's on the table is lethal. Uro would probably be the worst thing that could happen here. So yeah, that's the crazy thing about this wilderness deck. Like once it reaches the critical mass, I would say, of lands and wilderness, then things just go nuts. The opponent would like to trade here, I would think, yeah.
I assure you our deal is worth your while.
The opponent is gonna have to chain nexuses constantly, though. Yeah, I mean, a nexus is just crazy in regard compared to Time Walk because it shuffles itself back into the library every single time. Full hand. Yeah, I think now this is the turning. Yeah, this is it. This is it, definitely. The opponent can get back Uro now, which can block. The opponent goes up to 9 live. Yeah. Wow, that was... it was close, but yeah, that's... shouldn't be. I can put in some test of talents here. Remove 2 bolts. And maybe a Tear Asunder. Or Rest in Peace is also interesting. Wow, 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 wow. Mulligan that too. Alright, this one I can keep. Gonna put back 2 lands. Nah, gonna have to put back 1. I need the 3 lands. Alright, this can... Wait. Alright, I need red, basically. Red and white. What is that? So the Sacred Foundry into Ragavan. And next turn I will break out. Hitting Bowmaster. It's not super ideal, but it's at least not at complete whiff. Stealing a land. A Castle Ardenvale, actually. Okay. I need blue. I could have cycled the Zagoth Triome actually, but yeah. Let's attack. Again stealing a land. Gonna grab a... Plains is fine. And play Jegantha. Well, this is the conundrum of the control deck. It's usually those low to the ground, cheap creatures that cause the issues and go under the removal or counters. I'm gonna put it on top. I'm happy with my Ragavan. Next turn I can dash it. I did remove quite a few lands from the opponent's deck with my Ragavan. But yeah, the opponent now is kind of reaching critical mass again. And Oko is pretty annoying. But let's dash Ragavan and see what we get. One's at 1. What do we steal? Maybe we can steal something that's playable now. No, it's not, unfortunately. Alright, the opponent's at 1, so it's close. I mean, the opponent can now steal, trade, and get a... maybe have an Uro or something like that. I mean, I drew a lot of lands, unfortunately, and I'm only get down to 5, so getting the opponent down to 1 is already... that's quite a feat. The opponent actually is eating the food. So I am losing gas and steam here and momentum. The opponent will keep gaining 3 and I'm only going 4. So it's basically 1 life per turn, but next turn is... okay, 4 and then 7, so I do need to find something here. I need an additional threat. Or a Tribal Flames would be nice. But now the opponent could have some counter magic up there as well. So this is a tight spot, definitely. I will fetch. I will not fetch the Tri-land because if I draw that, I can at least cycle it. That's why. Oh, that was a great draw. Let's play that first. Alright, so we are back in it and we have a chance. I want to go even under that. Maybe a Vortex is interesting to prevent life gain. And some Proctors. Wow, this, I have a lot of things I could actually use here. Let's try it like that. The Proctor can get rid of the Uro triggers, but that's basically it, so... not great, but okay. At least I can Bowmaster. Alright, this will be a Tri-land and then a Breakout. Or I could keep up Bowmasters. Sparks Headquarters, sure. Now I need to be wary, the opponent even has Stifle. But I think I have to risk it here. Alright, so what is this? The land I have? Okay, Wooded Foothills. The Wooded Foothills can get me green and red. White and red. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. I'm gonna go and play the Bowmasters and then break out. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, now I have Stubborn Denial up, so let's get a Greeting Pool. Or a Steam Fence. Actually, maybe more red. Play the Breakout. Hit a Brawler? Yeah. And now I have up Stubborn Denial. And next turn I can not Minsc and Boo, but I can Tribal Flames and Leyline Binding. And do I want to just even Stubborn Denial that? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, there's gonna be some... I can... End of turn. No, I don't have... I can Leyline Binding the Portable Hole, that's an option too. I would just want to draw a land, an untapped land. That would be sweet. That would make quite a difference in this game for the Minsc and Boo Timeless Heroes. I'm actually... Oh god, that's... I'm gonna put it on bottom. I hope I just draw a land here. No land. That's unfortunate. Well, then let's play Ragavan and just hit the opponent's face for 5. I mean, the opponent's down to 2 cards, so... Okay, a Deluge, so next turn is when the opponent might start to claw back. But I still have the option of Minsc and Boo. If I draw a land, I have the option of Leyline Binding to get back my Brawler. Okay. No land again. Alright, the Strict Proctor is pretty unfortunate, actually. But let's put the opponent down to 3. Let's play this. I only have 1 white. Alright, let's go. End of turn, I'll Leyline. And then hopefully draw a land for the Boo. For the Minsc and Boo. So this is tight. This is very tight. Getting back my Brawler. Alright, tearing that asunder. Alright, so basic. Okay, that's all back to where we were in the first place. Nacatl. Let's play the Strict Proctor first. And the Nacatl. Alright, the opponent cycles that. So the opponent is definitely digging. Digging deep. And I'm just waiting for land. Ooh, shocking. Shocking for a Lorien into Portable Hole or... Yeah, okay. This is they missed that. Alright, so that's game then. Yeah, this is game. Perfect. What do I need? Let's just get something green. Play the Minsc and Boo, and there we go. Oh my god, actually my Proctor countered my own Minsc and Boo trigger here. So that the opponent did still conceded. Actually that would have given the opponent 1 more turn. So I should have gone the Tribal Flames route here. But anyway, yeah, this was a victory nonetheless. But yeah, definitely not too familiar with playing with the Strict Proctor. I don't play that card too often. But yeah, you gotta be wary that it also counters your own abilities. But yeah, showing again, Zoo is a strong deck. It has just super efficient, the most efficient 1 and 2 mana creatures you can have. 1 mana 3/3, 2 mana 5/5, 2 mana 5/3. Ragavan, Deathrite Shaman, and then you have counter magic. Hard counters most of the time when you have a 4 mana creature in play. You have Leyline Binding, so really it's just the top of the top cards that are super cheap and efficient to deal with the opponent's stuff. Anyway, on to the next game. 5 color Domain Zoo versus Moribus. I shall keep only 1 threat. That's a little light, but alright, so we are up against the Titan deck. This might become a cycling target, but nah. I'm okay to play it like this. It has the good the main colors I need. What do I need? Blue and black. Okay, so unfortunately I can't get that in one go. Okay, so this could become problematic quickly. If the opponent goes for the Titan hardcast, then I cannot interrupt that. If it's the if it's natural order, I have a chance here. So let's start off by playing this and passing the turn, keeping up Stubborn Denial. Should I just Stubborn Denial that? Is that my chance here? Well, the Stubborn Denial is a +0 only, so a +1, pay +1, so I can't really do anything here anyway. Alright, that's what I expected. So next turn I can probably expect the Titan here from the opponent. Do I want to bolt down this Kami? I think so, because this is end of turn, you know, not to waste my mana. I mean, 2 bolts could have dealt with a Titan too. That's another option, but all right. So I need blue. Okay, this one needs to turn black. So the Overgrown Tomb, perfect. All right, I can play the Inti with this, like this. Attack. I shall discard the bolt. Make it a 4/4, which means my Stubborn Denial is up. Unfortunately, I'm losing a binding here. So that's the kind of price you have with the Inti. So I just discarded a bolt for 1 counter here. And there's the Titan, which I now cannot deal with directly. So I think I misplayed here. Probably pretty hard even. I should have kept the bolts, not played the Inti, kept the bolts. Then I would have been able to take care of the Titan, which could have given me a fighting chance here. The way I played it was not the right way, for sure. So that was a definitely misplay. I lost the Leyline as well, so I think we're out of this one. Yeah, that was a definite misplay. Should have done it differently. Alright, but let's see. Strict Proctor is good. What else is good? An Oko? Do we need the Bowmasters? I can go down on 2 Bowmasters. Yeah, let's go down completely. On the Bowmasters, and instead the Vortex doesn't help. 2 Okos, but what? Oko is gonna just make a 3/3 out of the Titan? Play first, keep a lot of lands, not the greatest of hands, but we'll see. I can ramp into an early Minsc and Boop potentially. So what do we want first? Red and white sounds plausible, or red and blue. I hope the opponent doesn't have one of those Kamis. Oh, that was lucky. That was very lucky. just stole a land. Alright. And then I shall fetch. Nothing more I can do right now. I could activate the Jegantha potentially, but don't really think that's necessary right now. Alright, so now gonna fetch blah blah blah. This one? No. Alright, getting lost that. That's okay. Gonna get the Jetmir's Garden. Gonna slam the reading. No, let's fetch once more. Get something green. And play the Minsc.
The sun is warm. The air is sweet. We will stomp out evil. Bigger is always.
Alright, this could be my chance here. The boo will grow. The boo will grow.
He will never wins because it's too tiny.
I could fling the bow instead of attacking. Because if I attack, the next turn the blast zone can deal with it. But if the opponent uses the blast zone, I'd be happy. So for now, let's just continue attacking with it.
We will stomp out evil.
Alright, got the opponent down to 6. Basically, theoretically 3. Could have potentially increased this by 2 here using that, but okay. Playing the Nacatl and cycling the Triome, I think that's my play here. And yeah, if the opponent goes for the Titan... Oh, shite. Natural Order is an option here too. Yep. What's the opponent gonna get with that, though? The boo is huge. It's gonna be a 3. It's gonna be a 10-10, and the tramples. So I think we're still pretty okay here. A 10-10. Oh no, gain 2 life as well. Shit. Okay. A 10-10 trampling over. Okay. Decline.
He will never wins because it's too tiny.
I can do this. Okay. Let's just keep growing it.
We are large and in charge.
Let's grow it even more. I'm okay with the Kavu. $12. Let's just attack with it. Perfect. Alright, good. Phew, that was still kind of close, I must admit. Could have used the bolt earlier to kill the fierce empath so that the natural order cannot be played. But I guess in this case it worked out in the end. Do I want to change anything else here? I don't really think so. Test of Talents, I don't think it's worth it. Stubborn Denial is sufficient. On the draw, unfortunately. That's fine. That's pretty okay. I'm going to start with the Triome. Or should I? Already a tough question. This can cycle later. But 4 lands is good. What am I going to play next turn? Breakout, right? Yeah, Breakout. Alright, the opponent is binding their lands here. Yep. Breeding Pool isn't giving me any new lands here, so let's find something red. Red and white? Yeah, red and white. Perfect, got the Kavu. Discard a card and draw a card. Let's just discard the forest. Perfect, that's great. And now I have this and a Kavu in play, who can cycle my cards. I think we're already in a pretty good spot. Wow. Alright, let's find some more white, and I can double Leyline here. Get rid of that, just because of the natural order. Attack. I'm gonna exile here. Opponent's at 9. Keep up a Leyline. I'm gonna keep up a Leyline. Next turn I can just win with this and this. So just getting rid of whatever the opponent puts in the way in the form of blocker is the most important thing here right now. And there is a Titano. Alright, let's play the Leyline in response to the trigger. Get rid of the Titan. Now the opponent will... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe there's zombies gonna come in. No, it's not enough yet, I guess. But the Wooded Foothills, can they provide zombies? I'm not sure. Let's attack first. Do I want to discard one of the brawlers? Yeah, let's discard one of the brawlers. Alright, not really, not better, but... Alright, and there is the game. The opponent can... Alright, so yeah, Zoo... really resilient, again, I feel. The good thing here is it's fast enough to go, beat the Titan before it... Basically, with the Titan deck, you have to beat it before it activates the trigger, the Titan trigger twice. That's kind of my rule of thumb. Dealing with the Titan is okay, just don't let it trigger twice. Because if it triggers twice, you'll have a zombie army that you need to take care of. Dealing with only one trigger is okay, and this is what this deck can do. It can go underneath the second trigger. It can, take care of the Titan with the Leyline, with 2 bolts potentially, but in this case, Leyline was very crucial, to be honest. Without the Leyline, this match would have been more difficult for sure. But yeah, and then you can burn out the opponent. So it's like, it has reach, it has removal, it has counter, it has super strong creatures. So what doesn't it have? Well, it's susceptible to Blood Moon. That's one point. Which is the main point, but often against Blood Moon, it actually can even go underneath Blood Moon as well. If the opponent plays Blood Moon on turn 3, well, if you go first, then you might already have 1 or 2 creatures on the battlefield, which already could be problematic for the opponent. Anyway, let's go on to the next match. 5-color Domain Zoo versus Zoe Bear. I shall keep this hand and start off with a Wild Nacatl. What do I need? I need green and blue. And the other one will be red and something else. Red and white, yeah. Alright, red and white next. Go for the Kavu. Tarmogoyf, sure. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, what do we need here? Black and green. Oops, I'm going really low here. Like, really, do I need to? Do I need to? Yes, I do. So, the Tribal Flames can deal with the Tarmogoyf. I will attack because I can remove a card from the opponent's graveyard. The creature. And I'm keeping up a Stubborn Denial. So, there is a chance here to win this. It's not gonna be easy. The opponent could have... The good thing is the channeler is still a 1-1, and it's been so for a while. If the opponent had turned that into 3-3 earlier, things might look different. Another thing... Okay, this is no black, so I don't see... Ooh, should I just denial that Questing Druid? I think so, yeah. It means that the opponent is digging, so let's get that. Let's prevent the opponent from digging. Alright, perfect. So, what are we up against? We could get a Rest in Peace. Two Rest in Pieces, maybe. Going down on the Bowmasters. I think that's fine. So the opponent runs Tarmogoyf too. So Rest in Peace, yeah, could be pretty impactful. Yeah. I have Nacatl. Ooh, a Ragavan, that's unfortunate. Yeah, if the opponent has a bolt, then that's unfortunate. They will kill the Nacatl and get a Ragavan hit. And will get the treasure. If the opponent doesn't have the bolt, then I will definitely happily trade here. There it is. Nah, that's unfortunate, but to be expected. What did we lose? A land? If we lost a land, I'm happy. I'm a little flooded here. So, what do we need? I would love to keep the Stubborn Down up, but it's not going to do much. The Nacatl will not make me ferocious. So let's just get the Sacred Foundry and make this 3/3. I could have just put it fetched. Why did I shock? That was stupid. If I'm not gonna use it anyway, then why would I shock? But let's see. Okay, questing Druid. I'm gonna have to hang back here, unfortunately. I don't see another option. Sure. Yeah, Tomboy. Alright, I will cycle this. Alright, so, what do I need to do here? Do I want to keep up the denial? I'm gonna Tribal Flames that thing for sure. This could... I'm not that... I need black. Unfortunately. Oh, that's there. Not sure if I can even get black here right now. Well, that makes the Kavu a 4/4 only, but that's terrible. That was bad. I should have just played the Overgrown Tomb from hand. So now this will delay me playing the Kavu unless I shock, which yeah, let's shock. So let's play the Kavu. Alright, so that's getting counterspelled. Alright, then let's kill that. Oopsies, that was, oh my god, that was a sorcery. Yeah. Alright, this one's done. Let's go straight to the next one. Yeah, that was a big misplay on that part. Also fetching the wrong land, so that those little little details can make, you know, turn the game around. Yeah, let's keep it like this. I'm still at the advantage here because now I'm on the play. So, yeah, being on the draw that game was kind of difficult anyway. But yeah, of course, mistakes were made. There was a chance I could have won, but not with those mistakes. So let's hope for a decent hand here. I will love to play first, and I will keep it. Yes, this is looking pretty good. Should I start with the Ragavan or the Shaman? Let's start with the Ragavan. The Ragavan is like super useful with turn 1. Wait a minute. This one can... The Flooded Strand can get Breeding Pool. And then I can have the Sacred Foundry for that. Okay. And now it's my turn to potentially bolt their turn 1 play. So that hit going in is like super relevant. Just having that 1 extra mana can be super impactful. Not even the card necessarily, but stealing something is also beneficial, of course. This immediately puts the opponent on the spot, basically. If this is just a Dragon's Rage Channeler... Nah, okay, there's the bolt. Alright. That was a decent draw too. I'm gonna go straight for that. A 4/4. Start exiling the opponent's cards in the graveyard to preemptively reduce the size of the Tarmogoyf and the Dragon Rage Channeler. This is out of bolt range, so things are looking pretty good already here. I have a bolt to take care of smaller things. Alright, gonna play this, turn it into a 5/5 and attack here. Exiling the Lightning Bolt. I can't play the Bowmasters, so what do I want to keep up? I can, yeah, let's play the Shaman and then keep up Lightning Bolt too. Yeah, Unfortunately, I can't get... I don't have any say against that. I don't have a Stubborn Denial. Ooh, a Blood Moon. Shite. That's gonna wreck me, isn't it? I'm only on red mana now. What does that... Oh my god, a 1/1. That's... Alright, should I bolt the opponent's fate? Nah, let's not do that. Alright, so let's attack with my 1/1. Should I discard and draw? Yeah, let's do that instead. Let's discard the Bowmasters. No, wait. Oh my god, wait. I can play those with the Deathrite Shaman. So I'm gonna discard the Tribal Flames. Alright, that's kind of my play here. Alright, end of next turn I can Bolt and Bowmaster. So that's my hope here. That's my hope. So the Shaman being a very important piece of the puzzle here. Perfect. This is... Oh, yeah, this looks good. I can bolt the Druid. Alright. Amazing. Alright, so... Be careful here. Play the Bowmasters. Take care of the Ragavan. Kill the Questing Druid. And then we are good. Attack. I'm gonna discard and draw. Activate the Jegantha and go. Alright. Wow! That was just a bunch of 1/1s here. Attacking through the Blood Moon. And this is what I meant when I mentioned earlier the this deck being able to go underneath the Blood Moon. The Kavu got in 1 or 2 hits. I think 1. Or 2, I'm not sure. It did get it got in some hits. What else did we have? The Ragavan didn't get in a hit. Well, it was the Kavu. But also being able to play the Shaman and the Lightning Bolt, you know, before the Blood Moon hits. So the Blood Moon does impact this deck super much, of course. I mean, the Kavu just being a 1/1 and then the Tribal Flames just dealing 1 damage is pretty impactful. But yeah, the Shaman played a huge role here. Without the Shaman, I wouldn't have been able to play this Bowmaster. So that made a huge difference here. But yeah, those are the small details that you need to navigate around. So in this format, you know, the little things matter. 1 extra point of damage, 1 or, you know, or not 1 less. Sorcery, you know, hitting the Tarmogoyf with the Tribal Flames, but not considering that the sorcery will be in the graveyard when it resolves and stuff like that. But yeah, as you can see, 4 straight wins with this deck. This deck is super strong. It has a good mix of powerful creatures removal and interaction countering. So it has, you know, it can beat all angles. It even has graveyard removal with the Kavu. That's just crazy. And the Shaman. So it's the full package, really. So yeah, I do recommend playing this deck. And yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out. Have fun and see you in the arena.